What's up, YouTube? Jimmy Bangers here, back again with another one. In this one, I just want to make a quick video, show you what I use when I'm catching bluegill bait for catfish. So, I like to use ultralight 4.5 foot rod. This just happens to be a Shakespeare Micro Series rod. The reel I paired it with is a loose Speed Spin 200, and I'm running 8-pound fluorocarbon line on here. This is the business end right here. It's a size 10 Gamakatsu circle hook. Now the reason I like to use these as opposed to a J hook when I'm catching bluegill is, if you ever notice, bluegill tend to swallow the hook. They're also very finicky. If you try and set the hook too soon, you lost them. They're great at stealing your worm. So what I like to do is take a red worm. It's important to use red worms and not night crawlers. Even better than a red worm would be a wax worm or like a super worm. They don't usually have them. If you can get red worms, they'll work just as good. So I'll cut one in half and I'll thread his body onto the hook. Thread his body right onto the hook, through the cut where I cut him in half, and then out the side of his body. So the tail end will dangle down here like this. That way, there's not too much worm, and there's still the hook covered. If you have too much worm, then they're just gonna steal your bait. But if you cut the worm and use just a piece, and you rig it so you cover the hook completely and just the tip is sticking out, you can catch bluegill all day long, and you don't even need to set the hook with the circle hook. So what I suggest to you is check out this setup. And as far as a float, all I do is I just hook a weighted bobber onto here about 16, 18 inches up, and the weighted bobber is enough for me. There's enough weight for me to be able to cast smoothly and accurately. And I can use this ultralight setup all day long. And the reason I like the ultralight is because when you get a 1-pound bluegill and you got this ultralight and you got 8-pound test or lower, it's fun. They put up a little bit of a fight. It's almost like reeling in a big catfish on a regular setup. So, you know, it's easy to catch them on a regular size 6-7 foot rod, but when you use the ultralight, it doesn't make it any easier or harder, but it just makes them more fun. So check it out. Try and go fishing for bluegill with an ultralight setup, low test line, and a circle hook. And I guarantee you, you'll have a good time. I'm getting ready to go hit the pond now. We're gonna go catch some bait fish. So on my next video, check that out. Thanks for watching, guys.